the 25th year in a row, Kentucky basketball open for business at home. Tonight, they open up with a pesky team from Penn State, the Nittany Lions. What a great atmosphere for college basketball. Jim Barber along with Frank Gardenia. Only 35 teams have won games in this arena since 1975. How tough will it be for Penn State tonight?
It'll be very tough, Jim, but it's a great opportunity for Jerry Dunn's Nittany Lions. A good early season team.
In fact, this game is a wonderful barometer for Penn State to find out where they're at and where they would like to be before they get into conference play.
Well, they have a big stretch of tough non-conference games with Temple and Penn and some other people coming too. So this is certainly a great chance here.
First four so far, missing badly on a couple of them. Smith trying to set a pick for Crispin, who blows past Smith and lays it in. Nicely done, Joe Crispin.
Great play by Crispin. Didn't show any effects of being sick there. Strong move with the left hand. People who go inside, keeping the entry pass high. Not much Penn State could do.
Stone has been playing with some tendonitis, some problems in the right knee. That's a three from the outside, and Crispin, seeing his Penn State team in trouble early, has hit all 5 for the Lions. And a very difficult inside game in Kentucky.
Well, we mentioned that Crispin missed some time at the shoot-around today, was not feeling well, but he's off to a great start here as he buries the three.
In the last couple of minutes, that's what Penn State has been able to do as Crispin fires another three and knocks down another three. This time it's Jon Crispin, and so the Crispin gang has all 8 points today.
Good recognition.
But Smith throws it away, and Penn State a chance to draw within the basket. Joe Crispin with 5, Jon Crispin with 3. This is Jon with an open look. Buried the jumper, and Penn State looking good from the 3. Kentucky, and this time not a 3, but good rebound by Marcus Banna. Crispin tries to beat his man around the basket and does. Joe Crispin started well for Penn State. Now Jon Crispin taking over.
And Crispin that time.
On the other end, Penn State trying to beat the Kentucky Wildcats in the basket. Able to come up with a loose ball. Here's Jon Crispin. Blowing right past his man to the hoop. Much of the action.
The Crispins like the bright lights. I mean, they love the big arenas. They love playing against the big-time programs. They're excited to be playing here tonight, and Jon Crispin showing it. Again,
and the new man, Estel, inside for the Cats.
Well, Tubby Smith glad to have him back. Crispin, how about that? Hand in his face, long range. He will make a few plays tonight that will make this basketball knowledgeable crowd of Rupp Arena ooh and ah, and that was the first one there.
All right, you brought it up.
So Daniels, good-looking left-handed shooter, and Crispin, pretty good-looking right-handed shooter.
Oh, it's wonderful watching him shoot the 3 tonight. He is 3 of 5 from the arc, 11 points for the game, and Penn State trails by 7.
Wow, and they're not strong enough to keep them off the glass.
Kentucky killing Penn State on the boards, 27-12, but an answer inside by Jon Crispin, who passes his brother Joe with 12 points.
Wow, what a play by Jon Crispin, high off the glass.
Tempo starting to pick up, and an easy miss there for Kentucky. Can Penn State capitalize? Crispin a step back 3 and knocked it down. Oh my.
Well, again, Jon Crispin has just been sizzling here in the first half. You mentioned the tempo picking up. Jon Crispin really likes the up-tempo style of play.
You know what? I heard some of those oohs and ahs you were talking about. Not many turnovers forced in the first half. Crispin's free throw percentage continues to get better and better. 8 for 8 the other night. Again, 89% as a career mark. And 19 straight free throws made. Make that 20.
Well, they have accounted for 28 of Penn State's 35 points here in the first half. The two Crispins have put on quite a show here in Rupp Arena.
They can continue to put Kentucky in that problem. Now a steal. Crispin with the layup, and Penn State draws within 2.
Great defense by Titus Ivory.
From about 70 feet. End of the first half, and Penn State down by 11 has fought back within a basket. Got a good one tonight at Rupp Arena. At the break, Jerry Dunn and the Lions trail 39-37. It's a vulnerable Kentucky team, at least early in the season. Joe Crispin trying to work against Saul Smith. The step back jumper is good, and the game is tied. What early in the season. Catch back 3 against 3, stolen away.
There's Ivory again. What a great defensive play. Kentucky had the numbers.
Penn State for the lead. Got it. Jon Crispin with 3, and the Lions go ahead 42-39.
But against Jamal Tate is in now for the Nittany Lions.
Crispin, a very tough 3, knocks down a 3. Joe Crispin bumps the Penn State lead to 8, and Joe has got 20. This has been a great start to the second half for the Nittany Lions.
Well, you mentioned Daniels coming into the game, and he comes in and gives him a big lift.
They might not take him out. Back the other way, and his shooting is really starting to pick up. Another 3 for Joe Crispin. If you're scoring at home and you're probably having trouble keeping up, he's got 23. In a very exciting second half. Joe Crispin at 23, Jon Crispin with 18. Penn State feeling good about itself, leading by 6.
Some people to play collegiately decided to go the basketball route. Wow.
Another 3 from the corner from who else?
We talk about him drawing oohs and ahs. There's another play that got a collective groan from this crowd.
Well, no.
Parker had a shot inside, but he went outside the Prince.
Frank Kentucky missed its first 8 3-pointers. Since then has come back nicely. And the other Crispin brother. Boy, if Joe's not a handful, how about John?
It had been a while since John had taken a shot, but he hasn't cooled off.
The two have combined for 11 made threes and 47 points for the game. Ball is loose, still loose. Picked up by Penn State. Open court for Crispin. A pullback 3 off the mark. But John gets the rebound. Penn State's got numbers. And so John settles for the 3.
The only number John was thinking about was 3. And that's a big one.
I guess that's like a layup. Well, the Crispins have been helped by Kentucky's poor free throw shooting, which is going to be an albatross this season unless they can get something going.
Well, those were 2 huge misses by Kentucky. I like what Penn State's doing now, running some clock.
So they can take the long bomb by Joe Crispin, who has not cooled off tonight. He's got 29.
Well, they moved this one, and right now Penn State has got Kentucky very uneasy. And again, you see they move Joe Crispin over from the point, deep onto the wing, and he buries the jumper.
His bench has been fired up from the beginning as Penn State tries to go 2-0. The Lions, ball in the hands of the best free throw shooter on the court, Joe Crispin.
Crispin, you see, waving everyone off. He wants some room. Got 12 on the shot clock.
This is a huge possession for Penn State. Crispin goes against Smith. Scores!
He lives for plays like that and moments like that.
Biggest.
Joe Crispin lives for deciding shots. We saw it in the consolation game in the NIT last year at NC State, and we see it here at Kentucky. He dreams about moments like that. He's been dreaming about that one all his life, and what a big basket by Crispin.
We mentioned earlier how this Penn State bench has been reacting from the moment this game started. And the feeling as the game went on is that maybe right now Penn State's the better team than Kentucky.
Well, they've had great leadership tonight. They've kept their poise. They've played very well. This is not a fluke. I mean, Penn State's played extremely well. And look at the numbers by the Crispins, 55 points. The brothers have come in here to the Bluegrass State and made quite a name for themselves. They put on a great show at the same time.
A made free throw makes it a 2-possession game.
That's big. That is very big. Jon Crispin last year, over the course of the season, didn't get to the free throw line that many times.
But he hits both. He's got 25. And Kentucky needs a miracle. Haskell fires up a 3. 1.2 seconds left, and Penn State will have a monster win at Rupp.
You have got that right, Jim. This will be a great, great win for these Nittany Lions. As we mentioned, they serve a little notice coming in here tonight.
And this game is over. Penn State celebrates in midcourt, and Jerry Dunn's Nittany Lions down by 11 at one point. Frank came back.
One of the biggest wins in Penn State history, Jim. No question about it. Great non-conference road win here at a storied against a storied program like Kentucky. What a big win.
Well, that's it from